Hey everyone, welcome back to Ripped MTG, where we try to buy cheap sealed Magic product, open it, sell the cards, and use the money to pay off my student loans. This is my weekly Thursday financial recap, where we talk about the box we opened this week, the good hits we got, what we sold, and our loan payment that we were able to make. So on Sunday, we opened a box of Rivals of Ixalan, and I was pleasantly surprised with how good the box actually was. It's kind of a hit Rekindling Phoenix or bust kind of set as far as value goes, because there's like some good mythics too, but most of the value is in the mythics, and if you don't get the good ones, you're gonna get hosed. So we ended up getting the Rekindling Phoenix and the Immortal Sun and a Ghalta, which were top three expensive cards in the set, which was really good. So pleasantly surprised in this box. I was okay opening it just because rotation's happening soon, and I believe that there are cards in the set that can go up because of that. The meta is going to shift a lot with the new Guilds of Ravnica set, and maybe red won't be as powerful, and maybe we're going to get some better mid-rangey type of decks where some of these cards are good. So there's cards in the set that I think are going to get there. For example, like Journey to Eternity or something like that. I think has potential in a very graveyard-focused set with a lot of Golgari support and Assassin's Trophy and the new Vraska and all that. So I think this set will age well. I think I got a lot of rares that maybe will kind of get up to the value I can sell them at. And this box might actually even have more value down the road. So I'm really not opposed to opening more of this kind of box in the future. And I think original Ixalan is pretty powerful too. And I think we're going to see some upswing and some rares in that set too. But a pretty good week, 82.34 on this box. I think better than what most people probably get. But we did hit the good stuff. So I'm going to get right into what we sold by week here. And last week we sold $128.10 worth of cards. And that almost hit our record, but we broke our record this week with 160.86. And the reason was because we sold our Leyline of the Foil normal and our Leyline of the Void and our Leyline of the Void foil this week. So we got a huge boost in money here. I sold them for a little less than what I probably wanted to, but I noticed kind of the price was going down on them, while like the market price was like around $50 for the normal and $90-ish for the foil. They weren't really being sold for that much. People weren't buying them at that price. If you look at like the eBay solds recently, they were going for less than that. So I didn't get a ton not as much as I wanted. It's still a crazy value rare. I'm not complaining about that at all. But got a little less than what I wanted for them, or what I thought I was going to get for them. But seriously, still two cards, and then this other stuff for 160.86. That's a good loan payment chunk to take out, and it's probably going to be our record. This is going to be the one to beat. I don't think we're ever going to beat $160, at least for a long time, unless we open another cool old box. But in addition to those cards, we got rid of Vitali, our Primal Storm, Ghalta, Primal Hunger, Wayward Swordtooth. So these dinosaurs are selling. That tells me that maybe dinosaurs could maybe be a thing after rotation happens. We sold our playset of Pack Rats, so we're out of Pack Rats. Those sold quicker than I thought they would. We sold our playset of Preordains. That was nice. We sold the foil Negate we got in that Rivals of Ixalan box too. That was a surprisingly value-filled foil, so that was fun. Got rid of that one. And we sold Huatli, Radiant Champion. So we were selling some Rivals of Ixalan stuff. It was a pretty good week for that. We did not sell Rekindling Phoenix or the Immortal Sun, so there's a lot more value to be had in our Rivals of Ixalan selling, but it's selling, so that's pretty good. But yeah, 160.86. Really happy with that. This is probably going to be our best loan payment for a long time. So let's just jump right into the loan tracker. When we left off last time, I was at 17,775.33, and that was after making a $128 payment. Pretty good. This week we get to put in 160.86. The interest on my smaller loan is $1.22. And that's going to get our total value down to 17,615.69. So we're getting really pretty close to knocking this first smaller loan out, and I'm really excited to do that because our weekly payments will be able to at least hit the interest off of that bigger loan, and it'll just make our monthly payments really drive down the value. So I'm really excited to get this loan finished up. I think once it gets to, I think we're just going to be above $500-ish or so on the smaller loan pretty soon, especially after this payment and my minimum loan payment in a few days. It's always on the 24th of the month. I'll probably end up just paying it off at a certain point, maybe when it hits $300-400. And once that's the case, I'll just pay it off so we can move on, and I'll document that here so you guys can track it. But once that loan gets low enough, there's no reason to just not pay it off and get it out of there. And that'll be a sweet, awesome thing for us to be able to do. And if you look at this column on the right here, I kind of added that mostly for data on the graphs I was showing last time, but kind of shows the accumulation of payments we've made since we've started. Now, since we started, we've only made 2 minimum loan payments for about $220 each, so that's $440. And we are at $925 total dollars of payments, and that's subtracting the interest and everything too. So $925 of extra payments. So we've made almost $500 worth of payments just selling Magic cards in the last couple of months. That's super cool, and I'm really excited about it. We're gonna keep doing this. I'm still able to do it. I've got a bunch of Guilds of Ravnica boxes to open, which I think is going to have good value in it too, so you'll have to get to see a lot of those. More Shocklands, awesome. But yeah, we're really cranking along here. This is going to be a sweet, awesome chunk to get down on the loans and take out that smaller one so we can keep going. And then we'll have our minimum loan payment on the 24th. So in the next recap, we'll have the minimum loan payment plus an additional whatever we sell next week kind of payment thing. So pretty cool. All right, so if we go over to our total loan balance again, we've got 17,615.69. We notice this graph is converging a little bit more than we saw it last week, and our total value sold by color jumped up a ton in the black spot because we sold 2 cards that were worth like almost $130 by themselves. So really, really cool. And we sold those like pack rats and stuff too. So like our black just shot up before you could even see the number in here. It was just a tiny little percentage. And now it's a big chunk, 18%. Still with blue at the highest, lands at the second highest, and then black catching up after those 2 awesome rares. And then the total value sold by set, we can see M11 boosted a ton because we sold a bunch of M11 stuff, and that's great. Rivals of Ixalan, we've already sold 3147, and we haven't even sold our 2 best mythics, so that'll go up a lot pretty soon. And then, we haven't opened any Ixalan or M19 since we did that. And I still have some Ixalan cards listed for sale, but we're really not going to get a lot of value off that box, unfortunately. But yeah, short video this week. This, again, going to probably be our biggest payment for a while, unless we open a cool older box at some point, which I'd like to do during special occasions. But it's kind of fun to see these graphs kind of round out as week by week goes, and watching this one converge is going to be especially fun, I think, as we move forward. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to definitely do another box opening this weekend. Haven't decided which one it's going to be yet, so we'll have to wait till Sunday to find out. But I'm excited to see you guys then. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and have a great weekend.